Samoa, then South Africa will be the first to qualify for the Olympic Games. And what a moment that will be for the South Africans with 2 victories under the belt. New Zealand will have to wait until day 2, as their chance potentially could come in. Well, there's no starting place for Gillies Kaka in the New Zealand team lineup. He appeared to injure a shoulder in New Zealand's opening game at Cairns. Sherman Stowers will play in the pivotal position, whilst outside him Joe Webber continues to impress. He's New Zealand's top try scorer. Fa'amalinga Seliseli is ever present in the Samoan starting lineup, and the brilliant speedster Samoa Taloa is back to his best after impressing in Hong Kong. So Samoa, can they up their performance after losing out by 12 points to 19 over South Africa in their opening tie? New Zealand got off to a winning start by 22 points to 7, and Samoa attacking from deep in this opening few seconds of this Pool B tie. Good hands here from Asofalau and Seliseli's there. And the breakout here from Samoa is fast. Samoa Taloa in under the scores, coast to coast, and Samoa Taloa scores for Samoa.
Tiki Tofua there, the coach of the Manu Samoan team, will be pretty happy with their start. He knows that his team had a couple of opportunities against South Africa, got a couple of nice tries, and this kid was one of them, Samoa Taloa. But what a perfect start. New Zealand trying to be physical against the Samoans, what you have to do, but they broke in the middle. A nice pass to Taloa, an easy conversion.
Tilamiloi slots the conversion, but dynamic running and the offload out the tackle with Seliseli, as I mentioned at the head of the game, ever present in this Samoan team, and just the wonderful support angles are running.
Yeah, a bit of confusion there from the sweeper for New Zealand, Boding Waka with his winger, Rieko Ioane. No one took them, and a little hesitation gave Taloa that little bit of space and time he needed.
So Mialoi from Apia, the 23-year-old, will kick off for the Samoan team. Scott Curry has this one well covered, gets supported by DG Forbes. Mickelson goes in. Webber to Stowers. And then Nico Ione, this youngster who's impressed throughout the season, but the press defence comes across from CSV. Asofalau.
Yeah, Samoa won't mind that Rieko Ioane having a go. Probably should have released the ball after beating that first defender, pulled out or given it to Shu and Stowers. So that's great sliding defence on Manu Samoa. They won't mind the physical exchanges here, Scott.
Jay Sahana, he's making his debut here in Glasgow. He's the hooker, throws the ball in. Seliseli strong tackle by DJ Forbes. Ball then to Sahana. Oh, nice little step and go, wasn't it, from Tim Mialoi. Mialoi gets the inside support. Brilliant try. Asafalau in for a try for Samoa.
Well, very lucky the Manu Samoa. That throw into the line out was straight as a corner. But you take it when you can. And Asofalau, he deserves this because he's the one that did the good work in defence on Rieko Ioane. And they're breaking New Zealand right up the middle of the park. Joe Webber standing at first line, one of the best defenders in the New Zealand team. Got outdone. And this Manu Samoan team, when they're riding high on confidence like this, Scott, they are a joy to watch.
Yeah, as I said, they're blowing hot and cold throughout the season, but they started showing signs in Hong Kong and Tokyo, and this is the brilliance of the playmakers.
Look at that, that's just a one-on-one situation. It does amazing. Nice inside ball to Asofalau and the fancy finish.
Yeah, working off the ball, Carlton Anna is so crucial in terms of the support angles are running. It's profitable because it's put Samoa into the lead. 2 converted tries, they're 14-0 up against New Zealand. South Africa may have to wait until later on the day to confirm qualification, but there's still plenty of time for New Zealand and through Sherman Stowers to get back in the game. Joe Webber to DJ Forbes, playing his 73rd tournament on the Sevens World Series. Incidentally, the Ule Mai on 79 tournaments played for Samoa, so plenty of work rate and games to come and tournaments to come for DJ Forbes if he's going to catch Ule Mai. Now turnover ball for Samoa, it's a 2-on-1. Released on the outside is Taloa. Taloa, the speedster. Oh, that's bright! He's ducked under the tackle
Great work at the breakdown there from Samoa. Straight over the ball. They're going to get a penalty if they didn't release it. And this is one of the best halves of Sevens rugby from this Manu Samoa team all year long. They are inspired at the moment. I said, don't forget about us. We're still in this Pool B as well.
Well, they've come out the blocks, haven't they, Samoa against New Zealand? The wide-out conversion slides across the upright. But Samoa 19 points to 0 in the lead. Who would have forecast this? Still under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Well, Tim Mickelson, with all that experience, looks on. This Las Vegas with injury earlier on in the season. And this is his 9th season on the circuit. Bags of experience. Nice clever kick-off there from Samoa.
Oh, that's a great kick. That's what we used to call a 4, because the only person there in defence is the winger. So if he does catch it, you've got a 3-on-1 defensive situation anyway. And either way, now Samoa find themselves in New Zealand territory and a pressure throw on Bodine Waka.
Now Waka, one of the newcomers to this team from the Gisborne Boys High School, plays for Taranaki out of the Clifton club. Now Waka down the touchline. He had Mickelson in the inside, decides to put one down the tram lines, follows it up. Good footwork there. Samoa have got players back, but Waka, he's playing football. Chases the ball back there. Mickelson's there.
Down the player, going to go back for the knock-on.
It's a Samoan knock-on according to referee Mike Adamson. So Waka, well, showing some real pace down that outside channel.
New Zealand need someone to inspire them, and it's coming in the form of Bodine Waka. Nothing was on in that short side. He actually had Tim Mickelson running that fat man's track inside him. He decided to kick. Geez, for a young kid, he really has taken this team on his shoulders.
You're right, this is only his 5th tournament playing for New Zealand, and he's racked up 135 points, including 8 tries, and he's actually been a really influential member of the squad for such few game time and tournament time. But from this attack, Joe Webber, then on the outside, Stowers onto Ioni for the try. I think he got over the line there.
This will be interesting, Scott. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced. This is a big call in the context of this game for New Zealand's confidence.
Okay,
He's given it the nod. It's Rico.
Rico Ioni, he's only 18 years of age.
RVR, please.
Referee video review. It's the RVR. In 7s, RVR. In 15s, it goes to TMO. So the referee will have to look at this on the big screen, and he'll decide himself. No one's upstairs looking at this one.
Did he lose it? Putting it down, I'm not convinced.
Saiosi Asafalau with the tackle.
He's lost that for mine.
Well, Mike Adamson will have another one look at this one before he makes up his mind. Yes, it looks as though he's lost it forward, doesn't it? Referee will decide though. So contact with the ball on the ground, and the try has been rewarded, and the youngster gives New Zealand a lifeline right on the death of the first half.
Oh, you hit the nail on the head there, Scott. That is the lifeline. Joe Webber giving the ball out to Sherwin Stowers. That's what creates a 2-on-1. And Rico Ioane, look at the numbers coming across. 1-2. Good work there from Aso Folau. They're getting across in defence, making that a 50-50 situation.
Bodine Waka from wide outside. Can he nail the conversion? It looks pretty good. And that's a tremendous conversion from Bodine Waka to convert the try by Ryoko Ioni. 19-17 in Samoa's favour at half-time.
sapa ko awa ka ka alo ile ya ka alo ka ko le faili play to the whistle au ka alo va pe like ka alo ke yo kula fong ka ko mistake ka lo mo wala ya la ka ko wa ku ko second half di filunga di la ma kick off ka ko le kick off au kilo faili le fa so le ka kick off move luma wala ma tu sa va ngo ye. We
keep hold of it, be a bit patient, and we look to bring it back on the France. We bring it back on the France. So going out wide, bring it back, work, and then we'll fucking attack on the third phase. Come on, looking easy in the back of this game. We're in this. Come on, we're in a big time.
Still not all left.
Just one area. Gordon Titchin here just speaking about patience. That's all they need. They've got to move, set up where they want to hit the midfield. Just be patient, have workers going around the ball, hold it for a phase, hold it for two phases, and attack the third phase.
Bodhi Waka has certainly had an influence in this game. Samoa, the final words in the half-time huddle. And there's the playmaker Tila Mialoi from up here. Great crowd here in the Scotstoun Stadium. Sellout crowd here over the weekend.
I actually think this kid on screen with the ball in hand's been brilliant.
Second half of this Pool B encounter between Samoa and New Zealand. Samoa leading by 19 points to 7. Tila Mialoi with the kickoff. Good restart. Juggles the ball and knocked on, says referee Mike Adamson from Scotland.
Yeah, I like these variations from kickoff from Samoa there. Lafaele Va'a getting up strongly against Rico Ioane, the young man, and just battering the back. He's worked well in tandem with Sele, number 2 on screen. There is here, Mialoi hitting it up right on the money, taps it back, and unfortunately for Samoa, just a little knock on by the first 5.
Joe Webber with the wide outside pass. Ione goes for the corner. He's the speedster in this New Zealand team. Cuts back in against the grain. Has the power to go over the corner. What about that for a try? Rico Ione.
Time off, please.
They're going to have a look to see if he's in touch, I think, first here, Scott, so we'll just hold up.
You got a grounding? Grounding's fine. Okay, so we're going to just check RVR for touch, please.
For me on the naked eye, I thought it was fine. It's such an important game. The referees want to get it right. This is a very important score, the first one after the half, Scott. Money in the bank, nothing wrong with that. Rico Ioane. Oh, right foot maybe, right foot.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Keep your eyes on the orange colour. Well, he's got it down anyway before his foot hit there.
Well, a good indication there of how we use the referee video review. The referee watched that on the screen. He awarded the try. Tremendous camera work.
Well, a tremendous piece of individual brilliance there from Rico Ioane. He had no right to score that try. And the conversion is good from the sideline. Bodhi Waka stepping up.
New Zealand right back in this game. They've nailed 2 converted tries to get within 1 try of matching that Samoan score. Well, good to see there's been a change in a sub. Was Waka back? Waka's come off, and Gillies Kaka, so he must have recovered from that shoulder injury from the opening game against Kenya. Gillies Kaka now back into that sweeper position. Sele wrapped up by Mickelson wearing that big number 2 jersey. Mialoi in the middle, spreading the ball wide. Safalau took the ball in now. Samoa really starting to have to work and try and move this defence around. Sele got on the outside. 2-on-1 to the right. Gillies Kaka comes back, forces the man back down the middle. Loose pass picked up by Mualoy. The speedster, Safoulou. Well tackled by this New Zealand defence. They got back in numbers. And here's Gillies Kaka. But a knock-on adjudged here from New Zealand.
Oh, what a game. Samoa just one missed tackle on that far side of the field. I think Scott Curry was the one they got to isolate it, and that's where the breakout come from. Sele in jersey number 2. And then scrambling defence from New Zealand. Here's the knock on. Scott Curry at the breakdown, drives over. I can't see it myself. Big call.
Yeah, the game of rugby sevens, it's played under the microscope, isn't it? And well, the players accept it and they get on with it. Chisana will feed the scrum straight behind the scrum for Samoa. Tila Mualoy, he picks the ball up. Now, Tupau, the support that comes in from Lealofi. But holding on the deck, crucial time here within the game. Stowers to Kaka, then pops one upfield. Big chase is on here. This is good. Lafahalifa gets back. Seli's also in there. Samoa are going to have to hit the straps here. Ball just goes out directly.
Geez, that was a game-saving clean out there from Manu Samoa. I'm not quite sure who got back, but he was strong over the ball. It might have been Sele.
Yeah, Sele kind of got isolated at the back with that.
Number 9, sir.
But New Zealand with a real attacking opportunity here, right up into the Samoan territory.
We can see now fitness is going to be an issue. A lot of Samoans with hands on hips, down on their knees, trying to stop the game. New Zealand will want to play fast. Ewan Stowers coming off for them. It's like Sam Dixon's on in the forwards, along with Dylan Collier.
Yeah, interesting, and Mickelson drops back into the traditional fly half position, doesn't he? And it gives New Zealand certainly an attacking threat, doesn't it?
Well, attacking threat coming on for Samoa. I was wondering whether they're going to bring in Tim Nanai-Williams in jersey number 5. They need him to spark something.
Nanai-Williams played for the Barbarians against Australia back in November. Sam Dixon. Scott Curry was involved with that one. Webber switches play back to Gillies Kaka. Shows the dummy switch to Scott Curry. Back on the angle goes Dylan Collier. Scott Curry, Joe Webber. And here's Mickelson, the long rangy legs of Mickelson. Up and over the 22 and up and over the try line. Is he? Maybe spilt ball there. He must have been inches short.
I think it was Tupou, the replacement for Manu Samoa, getting back again in desperate defence. Tim Mickelson doing some great work going forward, but I think, did he lose it for trying to put it down?
Well, it's not often we have 3 RVRs in a game. Carl, I'll leave that one to you. Did he lose this ball as he went over the line?
Here it is here. Goes down and does the touch the chalk. It's short there. I think it rolls out before. Gets it on the line, so Alatasi Tupou take a bow. Here's the best angle here, Scott, for mine. Elbow down, ball down, it's short by the looks of it. Oh, geez, I don't know.
I think he's lost it.
No try.
Mike Adamson. And look at the round of applause there from Alatasi Tupou. Great play by the wonderful player. Great skill set.
Guys, just make sure we
Used to play against Willie Mai as well as the New Zealand bench looks on. Captain DG Forbes.
Oh, a lot of pressure there. Now, Scott, you obviously do a lot of study. What happens if it's a draw with South Africa? They still qualify.
The Mathenball is still to go to the final games actually.
Set.
We've had quite a few draws today already, haven't we? the game between Japan
Okay, let's just hold the food.
and Argentina. And England-Australia drew 17-all. Just goes to show how cleanly contested that these sevens ties are competed for.
Set.
Pitch is in great nick here at the Scotstoun Stadium as the overhead camera looks down on the action. Oh, see now Williams, he has a go up to the 10-yard line, has the support from Mealoy. Oh, spilt ball there from Asafalau. And was that a chance that could have won the tie for Samoa Goa begging?
Oh, no doubt about it, Scott. There was their opportunity. Tim Nanai Williams, the one making the break up the midfield. It was all set up. They had numbers to the left-hand side. All he needed to do was catch the ball. Asaf Folau will be a broken man if Samoa go on and don't win this one. Here it is here, the break up the middle of the park. They have numbers on the left-hand side. He sees it, does Tim Nanai Williams. Good chase back, and here it is here, ball on the money. Oh, no.
Woo.
Chance for New Zealand as Sir Gordon Titchens looks on. Gillies Kaka will feed the scrum. Joe Webber always a threat. Ioni. Kaka goes on the wraparound, makes the break, and Gillies Kaka, well, he's going to go for the line, the conversion. This will draw the match, will it? He makes it, and it'll be the conversion to win the game.
Well, that man there, Diki Tofua, knows that his team had the opportunity to take this away. Now there's only seconds left. There will be time for a kick-off, but Gillies Kaka, the replacement, the man who scored this try to even it up, is going to have the opportunity to take the lead. Been out for a very long time with an injury. Oh, talk about pressure. We're just in the pool games.
Brilliant action. We're being treated to top draw rugby here at the Emirates Airlines Glasgow Sevens. The conversion then from Gillies Kaka. 19-all, this to win the game. So 19-all draw, and there's still going to be one more play. Hope you join this at home, folks, because we are up here in the commentary box, and so are these fans who are loving the atmosphere ringing around this ground. Williams takes it on the fly, the step back, Asafalau up to the halfway line. Samoa, can they win the tie? Well, a judge for coming in on an offside position.
Well, they'll set up their play here. Joe Webber, Tim Mickelson will be on the ball. Gillies Kaka is going to take the tap kick. And these are the moments that count, Scott, with everything on the line. New Zealand down and out for the majority of this game. One opportunity, time up on the clock. What do you got?
Well, Gillies Kaka stands on the ball, gets the late switch from Scott Curry, and a little bounce there. New Zealand attacking through Dylan Collier. So ball is Sam Dixon, Gillies Kaka. This is Joe Webber on the outside. Ioni for the corner. Ioni's got the corner. He's got the win for New Zealand. Brilliant from the youngster.
There was brilliant play from New Zealand all round. They set it up nicely, come to this near side of the field, drew in the defence of Samoa, kept their width, and then this kid getting his double, Rico Ioane, the young man with so much reps, gets the job done for New Zealand.
Well, if there was a man in the match award for this game, it would be this young man who scores the hat-trick, and the width was on the outside, the pass was delivered, and New Zealand, well, they've come back from behind to deny Samoa a famous victory, but New Zealand, with the conversion successful, have come out winning this one by 26 points to 19. What about this kick from Tim Mickelson? What a brilliant kick. So typical of the way New Zealand play this wonderful sport.